Okay, I'm back with that girl talk. I told y'all I was gonna give y'all. The title is how to be more soft and feminine. I'm actually in the process of learning how to be more soft and feminine. I'm very much feminine, but I feel like I haven't became that soft until recent. Like my sister even had told me that like you give a different vibe now. That's why I think I could talk about this because I've been getting better at being soft. Like first and foremost, if you want to be a soft girly, more of a soft chick, you have to learn how to be comfortable with being quiet sometimes. I know that's a hard thing to do because a lot of times you be like, oh my God, you want to say something so bad when something not going your way, going how you would do something. But my whole thing is you should stay focused on the outcome. Okay, say if, right, you out with a guy, he's spoiling you, right? But during the process, he might be like doing stuff his own way, like, and you just got like critiques on what he doing. If you know they are doing something for you and you're going to get what you want anyway, why critique everything they're doing? People are going to figure out their own way of doing stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, sometimes I do have a lot to say about what my man do, but I've been slowly getting better at it. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I do think y'all should speak up for yourselves if it's in any way, shape, or form hurting you. This might sound petty, but if you heard something taking too long, or if, I don't know, inconvenience in any way, like you missed out on sleep or whatever, and somebody stopping you from doing stuff like that, and yeah, you do need to speak up for those things. But if it's like just something like a pet peeve you have that your significant other or just people around you, especially when you're in front of your significant other and you trying to appear soft and feminine, you don't want to be a naggy person. That's basically what I'm getting at. You don't want to be a naggy person. You want to try not to be, but you should speak up for yourself. And if you need to speak up for yourself a lot, that's fine, but only when it makes sense too. You want to be somebody who stand up for yourself when it makes sense too. Don't just be standing up for yourself when it's really just a pet peeve that you have for people, because then you will find yourself talking a lot. Nobody will be doing 100% everything the way we would do it ourselves. So try not to, like, I'm not saying don't talk a lot, but how about y'all practice not talking a lot? Because I feel like you become more of a soft spoken person when you get used to not talking. And I think part of the reason might be because there is a little bit of shyness to it because you just haven't talked in a while. For some reason, when I ain't talked in a while, when I do finally talk, my voice come out more softer. If you practice not talking that much, your voice and you in general would just give a softer vibe. I could be a funny person, but I'm not being funny. Like if it's on serious notes, I won't be talking 24/7. And I have a lot of ideals, but it's just when is it appropriate? You don't want to be known as the loud person in the room. Maybe if you're around friends or family, but if you starting off to date a guy and you starting off, not just any guy, but if you starting off to date like people who you trying to fit into like a certain lifestyle, you should practice being soft, because nobody wants rah 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 like type girl, you feel me? And I know some girls mistake that, because I posted about that on my reel where I said learn to be soft spoken, and it was like some, yeah, but what, you just let a man dictate you? It's not about letting a man dictate you. I see it as this is females, if he's providing for you, giving you what you want in life, why be so criticizing, you feel me? Unless there's literally something to criticize, like something that's literally affecting you or bothering you. Like yes, you can stand up for yourself, but I'm saying don't be so nitpicky. Like, I don't get why y'all don't understand the difference when people say be soft spoken or don't be naggy. Like, y'all don't understand what I say. Like, nobody say not to stand up for yourself. It's just not to be a person who's so like stuck on seeing a bad. I don't know how to explain it, but y'all, if y'all don't know that there's like a medium to it, I don't really know much to tell you other than that. You should just practice being more soft spoken. If you with a person who you do have to speak so much, they probably not the one for you, because they should know these things. They're a man. They should know how to be a man. You shouldn't be having to tell them everything to do as a man. If you have to do that, they gotta go. You shouldn't have to tell them every single last thing to do. You think they not fit as a man? Do you want to run a situation? If so, you're not gonna be getting spoiled. That's not what getting spoiled look like. Getting spoiled, you get treated as a princess. Princesses shouldn't have to think as much. So you find yourself the one always doing the thinking, and then especially if you always doing the thinking and you at least, like, say you are getting spoiled. I get that. Because your man might like a bossy chick. You know, certain situations be like that. Like, in a way, sometimes I be thinking my man like a bossy chick. But I'm not like that way all the time. Like, it's also your tone, too. Like, you have to fill out scenarios. It comes with what you know. Like, in certain situations, you know when to be, oh, I need to stand up for myself, or oh, I need to talk back, or oh, I can laugh, make jokes. Like, it's certain situations where you do that, and certain situations where you have to realize, oh, it's time for me to act classy. Like, am I public? Let me hold myself together. Like, if you out somewhere and if you somebody, that's another one. Handle yourself with class in public. I'm started talking about that. That's gonna lead into this. Handle yourself in public. If you outside and you think you being soft and feminine and you out there twerking, like, and all of that, there's somebody who's gonna like that, but it's a certain kind of guy. You can't attract high class guys if you outside just, you know, handle yourself in a rowdy way. You could do that, but do that with friends. I still don't do that personally myself because I just don't believe in that. And it's just the way that I was raised. Learn to handle yourself with class. Like, if you out with your man too, don't be somebody who's like you can have fun, but it's one thing to have fun. But once again, y'all know not to give a ratchet vibe. Ratchet in no way, shape, or form can be considered feminine. It's not. It's not feminine at all. I guess you could say that's like a third point. You don't want to be given ratchet. You don't want to be given, you can't carry yourself properly. Imagine a girl who's just like, you know, like they show princesses in like movies where they show have those books on their head and it helps their posture. Think of somebody who's like, they move with care. Like, they move with care. You feel me? They not just like sloppy or just walking like, y'all, when I used to be in school and I was a little girl, I used to walk with my butt tucked in and legs just going out. Like, you don't want to be one of them because that's not soft and feminine. It's giving you slouchy. Like, that don't give class. You feel me? You need some type of class, okay? And the only other thing I could think of right now for y'all, because I wrote this stuff in my notes weird, I don't remember, but what I will say is y'all need to really evaluate your style. Like, it's no shade. I don't know if I did a video or I was planning to do a video, but you have to reevaluate your taste, your style. Like, what is it that you like? Do you know how to balance class with a little, I guess you would say, something loud? It's not always bad to wear loud things, but you have to know how to pair with class. 90% of your outfit have to give class, and then you could probably put something on loud. You can't have loud head to toe and then your class be a name brand. That's not how that works. I have to learn class, and I would break it down in this video, but I feel like that could be a whole nother video itself, how to pair what with what. But what I will say, color wigs, I done said it before. Real long nails, it gotta be to discretion, because y'all see me sometimes wear them, but it depends. If I wear long nails, my whole of the rest of my outfit has to give classy now. Before, probably like a few years ago, I was learning a little too much to get together. But if you wear long nails, you can wear that, but you have to have some, rest of your outfit has to give class act. I get what I'm saying. Like, you can wear one thing, but the rest gotta give too. Like, I would never wear the combo of long nails, big hoops, and neon all together. Like, I would have to choose one. If I want to wear some type of neon, let's say tube top, but not tube top, but new neon shirt or whatever I'm wearing, right? For that, the rest of my look have to give classy. I can't have on long nails and stuff like that too. Like, it's like a theory. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but this video is all on YouTube. Y'all don't even need me to tell y'all, but I'll make a video if y'all want to know. Comment down below. I feel like once your look is in order, you would naturally give that vibe, because when you look in the mirror, you see class. You gonna want to be classy. You feel me? That's all I can really say. I'm not gonna say no BS in this video, like, oh, language and how you talk. Like, I think that you should not talk rowdy or talk with curse and all of that. But I don't think, like, I know I done saw videos where they be like, oh, you gotta know big words and all of that. I don't really think how large a word you say equate class. It could mean that you're more smart, but you don't necessarily have to know very sophisticated words in order to give class. You feel me? It's more about just giving like soft and feminine, not really smart, okay? In a way, it probably go a little bit opposite towards each other, and it's not to say be smart. It's good to be smart, you know, but soft and feminine is where you chill, lay back, and you let a man take the lead. You can be smart, but usually you shouldn't even have to use your smarts if you with a man who can do it all. Like, it's good for you to have a brain because you are able to stand up for yourself when you have a brain. That's really good. But you shouldn't have to worry about every single last thing in your life. So it's not about no, oh, big vocab. Like, I know people be saying that, like, oh, how to be classy. Like, it's really about your personality, what you embody when people see you. And that don't necessarily mean words, because people can see a girl who's soft and feminine most of the time without her even speaking. But like how I said, curse words should not be coming out your mouth. Nasty, foul stuff, especially when you're around people and it ain't your man, should not be coming out your mouth, okay? You don't want to talk crazy around your person's friends. You don't want to talk crazy around strangers. You want to talk crazy around none of these people. It's taken away from your soft feminine. Now, when you with your own friends or when you just at home chilling with your man and he already been your man for a while, then that's fine. But when you getting to know somebody or when you around strangers or when you out in public or when you with them with their friends or family, you want to keep it classy. Like, you got to know how to code switch. You have to just show yourself with some for like you know how to handle yourself, okay? Like even now, like I talk crazy to my man, like he know I talk crazy, but he still see me as a soft girl, and that's because I know how to behave. I know how to match the moment. Okay, you have to learn that. If y'all want me to make a detailed video explaining more of this, I will. Just ask y'all questions down below. Like we need reminders. Like even me, I need a reminder to stay being a bad chick. Okay. That's a daily reminder, okay? If not, you will start slacking. That's going to be the end of this little talky talk. Comment down below, let you know if y'all got questions, what y'all think. Stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, stay a little bit ratchet, just in case stuff get ugly. And bye, y'all.